Hey guys, thank you so much for stopping by the garden today. We're outside because it got so cold last night, and I wanted to show you that I had to cover some of my plants. So back there in the very back on the left are my green beans, and they had to get covered because we dropped below 50 degrees, and my green beans are just starting to take off and flower. And then my succulents here, you can see I have all my succulents, my highlight succulents, and most of my succulents that I own are under this sheet here. Now I just recycle an old bed sheet, and you can see they're staying nice and toasty under there. But when you drape the sheet over, just be careful like you don't have any high ones that are really delicate, because or a heavy sheet, because it will break the foliage. Now some of my plants I did take off of here just so they didn't get damaged underneath this cloth, but you can see they're all doing absolutely fine. And I just tie this cloth underneath the succulents cart real quick, and then just leave them alone and they're good to go. And then I come out here in the early morning and uncover them as soon as it warms up, and you can see they're doing really well. Now a lot of succulents can tolerate below 32 degrees. I mean at 32 degrees, even below 32 degrees, some cactus and stuff can tolerate that. But a lot of my succulents that I grow here, I don't like for them to go too dormant because of the fact that they do rot a lot faster here in Florida, especially when it's really cold and wet, especially if we're going from 75 to 40 degrees like we did this past week. We were just at 80 degrees last week in shorts and a tank top. These succulents are thinking it's springtime, they're ready to jam out, and then we get smacked with weather. We were actually dropped down to 27 degrees the other night. So all my succulents had to get covered, and a lot of them had to get brought in. If you guys need any help on covering them, just let me know. I don't deal with any ground freezing or any temperatures below like 30 degrees. Like I said, we did hit 27 for a few hours, but they didn't freeze. Our ground doesn't freeze here. We don't get much frost here in Florida. So if you freeze in your climate, just try to find somebody that grows that is really similar to your type of climate and cover them the best you can. Try to take them inside the best you can. Take the ones in you can. Now, I own a lot of succulents, so I can't take all of these in because it's just going to be way too much work putting them in and out and in and out. Now, if you wanted to, you can definitely do that, and it'll protect them the best way, because they're inside, and indoor temperature is usually at like between 60 and 80 degrees. So I know my house stays at like 70 degrees during the winter time, and that's fine for these. They won't go dormant if it's below, if it's over 65 degrees. Succulents here that I own won't go dormant. So I own a lot of varieties here, and you just got to kind of do the research on the type you have. If you need any help on anything that you see here, or any questions you have on succulents, I don't water before a frost. So if I'm getting really, really cold weather and we're getting a frost or close to it, I won't water. If we get a cold spurt that's below 45, I'll hold off on the watering till it warms up again. Water in the early morning that next day, and then I know that their pots are going to dry out a little bit before that next nighttime, before they get another frost or cold temperatures. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm always here for you, and I'd love to help you in any way I can. Please bear with me. I'm trying to catch up on videos and everything, and video requests that are requested from you guys, and I'm also dealing with a little bit of a cold here, so I'm trying to get things done as soon as I can. If you have any questions at all, or anything you need to know on succulents or vegetables, herbs in the garden, I lost quite a bit here, so we're going to be doing a little video on the vegetables and herbs and flowers we lost here, because I lost a lot of coleus, my tomato, my eggplants, and my peppers. Even though they were protected in the greenhouse and I had the greenhouse covered, they still got a little damaged from the cold, actually a lot damaged. So I'll show you guys another video on that this coming week. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Have a great day.